الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله صلى الله تعالى على محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear viewers of Dawateislami English Facebook page, our Hafiz Fakad Sab wasn't feeling too well today, so he gave it a miss, and Hafiz Kaleem Sab wasn't available. So I'm on my own today. So inshallah, we're going to have a short program. We're going to start with recitation of the translation of the glorious Quran. I haven't got Hafiz Sab to give us the qira'at in his beautiful voice, but we're going to listen to the translation, and then we're going to discuss our topic, which is a very important one and which affects our lives quite significantly if we get this wrong. Starting off with the glorious Quran. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. And remember Maryam in the book, the Quran, when she went apart from her family to a place towards the east. So there she veiled from them. We therefore sent our spiritual one, Jibreel, towards her. He appeared before her in the form of a healthy man. She said, I seek refuge of the most gracious from you, if you fear Allah. He said, I have been sent by your Lord, so that I may give you a pure son. She said, how can I bear a son? No man has touched me, nor am I unchaste. He said, it is so. Your Lord has declared that it is easy for me, and in order that we may make him a sign for the people, and appoint him as a mercy from us. And this matter has been decreed by Allah Azza wa Jal. So Maryam conceived him, and she went away with him to a faraway place. Then the pain of labor brought her to the trunk of a date tree. She said, oh, I wish I had died before this and had become somebody totally forgotten. The angel then called from under her the date tree, that do not grieve, undoubtedly your Lord has made a stream to flow below you, and grab the trunk of the date tree and shake it towards you. Fresh ripe dates will fall upon you. So eat and drink and keep your eyes cool because of your son. Then if you see any person, then say with signs, I have pledged a fast of silence for the most gracious. I will therefore not speak to anybody today. So carrying him in her arms, she brought him to the people. They said, O Maryam, you have indeed done something very strange. O sister of Harun, your father was not an evil man, nor was your mother an unchaste woman. Thereupon, she pointed towards the child. They said, how can we speak to an infant who is in a cradle? The child, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, said, I am Allah's bondsman. He has given me the book and has made me the conveyor of the unseen news, a prophet. And he has made me blessed wherever I may be, and ordained upon me salah and zakat for as long as I live. And he has made me dutiful to my mother, and has not made me hostile or unfortunate. And that peace be upon me the day I was born, and the day I shall pass away, and the day I shall be raised alive. This is Isa, the son of Maryam, a statement of truth in which they doubt. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Subhanallah. Beautiful ayat of the glorious Quran. My dear Islamic brothers, we should read the translation of the Quran. We should read the tafsir so that we understand these amazing verses and we gain the beautiful peace and tranquility from these amazing verses. Now, the topic of today is obedience to parents. Allahu Akbar. This is a topic where we fail miserably. When it comes to obedience of parents, when parents get older, when parents become ill, then they become difficult to manage sometimes. And as children, one pushes them to another, and everybody kind of wants to have their independent life. They want to spend time with their families, and they ignore the rights of their children. What we have to remember is that these are the most important people in our lives. These are the people who Allah Azza wa Jal has made dutiful upon us to respect and honor. These are the people who are the very essence of our being. When we were young, these were the people whose life evolved around us. Everything, their moon and their sun was their children. You were the center of their attention, and they were the center of your attention simply because you had nobody else to turn to. But now that you are young and youthful, you've got friends, you've got others, you've got family, you've got a partner. Today, we ignore the rights of our parents. Today, we ignore that our parents have needs. Today, we ignore that our parents have feelings. Today, we ignore that our parents need us more than any time in their life. This, today, is our dire situation, that there are old people's homes opening up around the country, especially in the UK, especially for Muslim parents, where the children cannot be bothered looking after them. Today, I want to share with you a story which is truly heartbreaking, but it teaches us a lesson. There was a mother in the Midlands, and her husband died, and she was left with one son who was very young. She never remarried. She looked after the son, she brought him up, she sent him to school, she sent him to college. She did everything for him. And when he became older, he went to university. And at university, he got married to some woman. He brought her back home. But this woman didn't want the mother in the house. So you had, the little disagreements. And eventually, this young man asked his mother to leave. He actually threw his mother out of the house. She had nowhere to go. She eventually found a lady who took her in and said, she was one who was wealthy. She had a few properties. She said, you can go and live in my property, and I will claim the rent back so you can live for free. For many years, this elderly lady lived alone, and this son never even bothered to check up on her. Didn't even care where the mother had gone. He was busy with his wife, his children, and his job. And many, many years down the line, this landlady came to her, this lady, and she said, you came to me many years ago and you've been living in my house and I've been claiming rent. Well, I didn't want the rent. I knew that you were particularly upset and you'd been through a tough time. So all that money I've been putting one side for you to help you. Here's all the money. And the lady said, I don't need this money. You're a stranger, and yet you've looked after me for so long. My own son has never even bothered to come and see me. Eventually, this lady died. And the mother was so upset that she said that I don't want my son to come to my janazah, to my funeral. And the shaitan had changed the heart of the son so much that, knowing that his mother has passed away, because he was told that she said she didn't want you at the janazah, he didn't even turn up. Allahu Akbar. And this is what the shaitan does. The shaitan completely destroys us. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's beautiful companion is on the last times, on the throes of leaving this world. And Aka Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam come. The companion said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he's struggling to read the Kalma Sharif. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, call his mother. And the best of creation says, forgive him. And the mother says, Ya Rasulullah, he's been very, very bad to me. And so I cannot forgive him. I will not forgive him. And Aka Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, bring some wood, light a fire and throw him in, because this is what he's going to suffer. And as the companions were preparing to do that, the heart of her mother melted and she forgave him. My dear Islamic brothers and viewers of this Facebook page, the most important people in your life are your parents. The Quran commands us to worship Allah only, and then to be dutiful towards your parents. The Quran commands you to do favors to your parents. The Quran commands you to talk to them with sweet words. The Quran commands you to lower your wings of mercy to them. When you're young and you're healthy and you're big, when you come before your parents, be humble, be sincere. The Quran commands you. If you want success in this life, if you want success in the grave, if you want success in the hereafter, it lies at the feet of your parents. And don't let the shaitan convince you that my parents are difficult, so it doesn't apply to me. My father can be quite angry and he's always nasty, so it doesn't apply to me. My mother might have said something that I disliked, so it doesn't apply to me. No. No matter what situation you're in, always think that if my parents are happy with me, Allah Azza wa Jalla is happy with me. And if my parents are unhappy with me, no matter how much namaz, roza, zakat I do, if my parents are displeased with me, there could be 100 walis of Allah Azza wa Jalla on one side praying for you. And if your parents are displeased with you, Allah Azza wa Jalla, the creator of the heavens and the earth, is displeased with you. And if your parents are happy with you, the entire world can be upset with you. And they cannot make one iota worth of difference to you, because your parents are happy. And Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Allah Azza wa Jalla is happy with you. Your parents are the door to Jannah. You know, the door to Jannah lies at the feet of your mother. But the key to that is your father. You make your parents happy and Allah Azza wa Jalla will give you unimaginable sustenance, rizq. Today we want to be successful in business. Make sure your parents are happy with you. And I'm going to leave you with this last Madni pearl. That whenever in your life you have a difficulty, turn to your parents and ask them to pray for you. But ask yourself this as well also, that I didn't fall into this difficulty, this problem, this calamity, because I disobeyed my parents, because I didn't look after them. Because a lot of parents, they sit there just wanting to talk to you. You know, when you were young and you used to walk up to them and talk to them and they used to listen to your gibberish and they used to try and make of it. And when somebody said, okay, this child doesn't know what he's talking about, the parents should say, yeah, I can understand him. I can understand my child. Nobody else can, but I can understand my child. Gosh, we could return that favor. And when our parents in their old age are saying things that perhaps don't make sense, we sit there and we say, okay, forget everybody else. I can understand my parents. I can do everything for my parents. Be there for them. Massage their feet. Because this is a great treasure of Allah Azza wa Jalla. And once this treasure is gone, then you will regret it and miss it for the rest of your life. Value your parents. If you're not close to your parents, get close to them. If you're distant, make a phone call. Speak to them every day. Say nice things to them. If they become happy with you, you will be successful in both worlds. May Allah Azza wa Jalla give us the barakats and blessings of this Ramzan al-Mubarak. We'll make dua. اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وأصحاب سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم وسلم عليه. يا ربنا يا ربنا يا ربنا يا ربنا يا ربنا يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله يا الله يا الله يا مالك الملك. Forgive all of our sins. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, we've disobeyed you, we've disobeyed your Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, please forgive us. Ya Allah Zul Jalal, we've disobeyed our parents, those parents who taught us to eat, talk, walk, everything. Ya Allah Azza wa Jalla, please forgive us. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give us the strength to serve our parents. Give us the strength to be patient upon when they say things to us. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, if they rebuke us, let us take it as a blessing from you. Lucky are those children whose parents are there to rebuke them. Ya Allah, give us the ability to please our parents. Give us the ability to speak to them in sweet words. Give us the ability to lay ourselves before them, lower our wings of mercy for them. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give us the tawfiq to ask forgiveness for them day and night. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, give us the ability to massage thy feet. Don't let the shaitan put a barrier between me and my parents. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, your Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has taught us that success lies at the feet of your parents. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, make us all successful in this world. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, your month of Ramadan al-Mubarak is upon us. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, your beloved Habib said that perished is the one who gets Ramazan and does not gain forgiveness. Ya Malikul Mulk, for the sake of your beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, forgive us all in this Ramadan al-Mubarak. Forgive our parents and make them happy with us. Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, let us serve our parents. And Ya Rabbi Zul Jalal, let them be happy with us. And if they are happy with us, Ya Allah Zul Jalal, you also be pleased with us. Ameen bijahi Nabil Ameen sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Sallu al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu. The viewers on Facebook, inshallah, we'll be back tomorrow when, inshallah, Hafiz Sahib will be back as well. May Allah give everybody the blessings and barakats of Ramazan. Ameen bijahi Nabil Ameen sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.